In the Arctic, victories vanish like footprints in the snow.
And the storm is never truly gone.
The hunt has only begun. Greenland, winter 1943. No wind in the world behaves like the wind of Greenland. It does not blow, it cuts. It does not howl, it tears. It is an ancient force, sweeping across a white ocean.
And somewhere inside that eternal storm, something awakens.
Inside a British-Danish Allied radio hut, a handful of operators huddle beside a flickering paraffin lamp.
Metal cracks from frost. Silence presses on the building like a physical weight.
Then, an anomaly.
Operator Harold Pierce leans closer.
What is this?
He adjusts the dial. The signal sharpens. The dots and dashes align into a pattern.
Pierce listens again, breath forming frost in the dim light.
The signal is too clean, too intentional.
Sir. I think this is Wetterkurzschlüssel.
Silence freezes the room.
Wetterkurzschlüssel, the encrypted meteorological code of Nazi Germany.
But they have no stations in Greenland.
Sir, they do.
And if Germany is transmitting weather data from Greenland, it means one thing.
Germany is trying to control the sky of the North Atlantic. Outside, the wind suddenly falls silent, an unnatural, ominous quiet. Pierce stares into the storm.
I think we just opened a door.
No one fully understands him, but everyone feels it.
Something enormous, ancient, and hidden has woken in the ice. Meanwhile, thousands of kilometers away in Berlin, officers calmly circle the incoming signal on their maps. Berlin does not yet know how close the Allies are to discovering it. No one in Greenland knows their enemy is listening.
In World War II, weather was not information, it was power.
Every bomb drop, convoy route, naval engagement, every decision was at the mercy of wind and pressure.
Those who understood the sky controlled the war. Greenland was the beating heart of the North Atlantic weather engine. Storms were born there, cold fronts that could doom ships or save them. Britain and America built chains of weather stations.
Germany lagged 6 to 12 hours behind in forecasts.
6 hours could mean a convoy destroyed.
"12 hours could change the trajectory of the entire war."
Germany issued a desperate command. Construct secret weather stations in Greenland, at any cost.
The mission was madness. But Germany executed it with terrifying precision.
Disguised supply ships left Norway under the cover of darkness.
They carried meteorologists, radio operators, frozen supplies, rifles for polar bears.
They sought dead zones, places even the Inuit would not enter.
Stations were built into the ice, hidden, buried, erased.
Every 3 hours, they transmitted encrypted meteorological reports.
Short bursts, almost impossible to trace.
But not completely impossible.
The Allies formed Sledge Patrol, a team born of ice and silence.
Greenlanders, Danes, Americans, they hunted German outposts through a frozen world.
They traveled hundreds of kilometers in storms that stripped skin from bone.
They moved like ghosts across the ice.
They carried rifles not for Germans, but for polar bears. And still, they were afraid. Not of the Germans.
But of what the Germans had built.
Each station was manned by meteorologists, radio technicians, and a handful of guards.
They were scientists first, soldiers second.
And the ice was killing them slowly.
Frostbite, starvation, isolation. These were their true enemies.
One station reported killing a polar bear with 32 rounds before it died.
Another reported the wind ripping a hut door off its hinges.
Yet the reports kept coming, every 3 hours, without fail.
Encrypted. Precise.
Everything special and vital.
Because Germany needed Greenland's sky.
And the Allies needed to take it from them.
Pearson's discovered changed everything.
This is no ordinary. This is no ordinary signal.
It's a weather key, a German one.
His superior officer froze.
Pierce repeated, "Germany has a station here."
No one breathed.
If the Germans controlled the Arctic sky, they could control the war beneath it.
The Allies had no choice. They had to strike first.
But striking in Greenland meant facing a deadlier enemy than the Germans.
The Greenland storm itself.
The storm did not hit them. It consumed them.
Jensen's men vanished into sheets of snow. The temperature dropped so fast, their breath turned to frost the moment it left their mouths.
Come on, Mush! Push through it! Keep going, we're almost there. And yet, they pushed on.
Because somewhere ahead, hidden in that storm, was Germany's weather key.
Pierce transmitted the coordinates.
The sledge patrol altered course immediately. The Germans sensed nothing. They believed the ice would protect them.
They were wrong.
Jensen's patrol approached undetected.
They could barely see their hands. But the signal pulse guided them like a heartbeat.
We're close.
His men tightened their grips on their rifles.
A faint orange light flickered through the white.
The Germans were awake.
They had no idea death was crawling across the ice toward them.
Jensen signaled a halt.
Positions.
The wind paused again. Unnatural. Impossible.
Every man knew what that meant.
In that moment, the storm became their ally. It hid them deeper than darkness ever could.
Jensen raised 2 fingers.
Two men broke left! Two broke right!
Jensen crawled straight toward the door.
Inside, the Germans continued their routine.
The storm masked every sound. Even their own breath
was lost in it.
Jensen reached the hut wall. He could hear muffled voices inside.
And the tapping of the German radio.
It was now or never. Jensen drew a deep breath.
The assault began!
The storm roared as if summoned.
Jennison hit the door first.
The hinges snapped.
The door flew inward with a scream of wood.
The Germans had no time to react.
The Germans obeyed out of instinct.
The blizzard roared around them like a living beast. Inside, men from two rival worlds stared at each other through steam and snow.
No one fired a shot.
Not yet.
Please, you have to help me. I can't feel my hands.
He was a meteorologist. He was a meteorologist, not a soldier.
Jensen. Jensen understood.
We're not here to kill you. We're here to end this place.
Adler exhaled, relief and fear mixing like fire and ice.
Outside, the storm began collapsing.
As if its purpose was complete.
The Germans surrendered the station.
Jensen ordered every piece of equipment destroyed.
They smashed barometers, burned documents, shattered transmitters.
Within minutes, the station became silent.
Adler watched it die like a wounded animal.
But now, it was over.
The sledge patrol escorted the Germans into the storm.
The blizzard parted for them.
Hours later, the station collapsed under its own weight.
Wind erased their footprints within minutes.
By sunrise, nothing remained.
Except the knowledge that somewhere else, another station might still be operating.
And the hunt for Germany's hidden weather empire had only begun.
Close-ups of sled tracks slowly disappearing.